Hello everyone, it's Xandra from Womb to World Wellness, and we're on day 9 of my 30 video in 30 day challenge. Wow, we're almost a third of the way there. I hope that you've been enjoying learning a little bit about my journey and what brought me to where I am now and the work that I'm doing. And I talked yesterday about the importance of water, and it came up in the comments on the Facebook page that sometimes even when you drink enough water, stuff happens. And that's totally true. And it can be a sign that there are other things going on in your body. So if you know that you're getting an adequate amount of water and you're eating healthy foods too, which we're going to talk a little bit about today, you're getting the vitamins and minerals that you need, then it may be a time to talk to your doctor or holistic practitioner to dig a little bit deeper and see what's going on. So I had this down, I got the water piece in place. I had the products that I was using in place and was feeling good about those things. And I knew the next thing that I really had to tackle was food. And I was eating healthier than many people probably, but nowhere near where I wanted to be. And food was definitely a struggle. It's one of those things that we come up with so many excuses, really. We tell ourselves so many stories. I don't have time for breakfast. I don't have any food in the house. I don't know what to make. I'm too tired to cook. I'm hungry right now and I have to eat something immediately. We tell ourselves all of these stories, but when you can step back and deconstruct some of them, you probably could wake up 10 minutes earlier to find some time in the morning to eat a healthy breakfast, even if it's something really simple like an apple with some almond butter or putting a smoothie together. You can prepare yourself to have healthy lunches by keeping your kitchen well stocked, which is, I hit times where I feel like I have nothing in the house, but I open the fridge and I look in the freezer and I look in my pantry and I have stuff. I can pull a meal together. And the stories that we tell ourselves, I don't know if you do this, but I do this. I've done this a lot, where I say, I need to eat something right now. I'm so hungry. I couldn't possibly cook. What should I have to eat that I can eat right now? And I go in the kitchen and I'd grab a couple crackers and I'd eat them and I'd say, okay, well now I'm not as hungry, but I have to figure out what I want to eat. And it wasn't so much that I didn't have time to cook or I couldn't wait that long, because often what I would do was order out. Well, the food's not going to come for 45 minutes or an hour. That would have been plenty of time for me to cook something. So it's being aware of these stories that we tell ourselves and the patterns that we get ourselves in and changing that. Telling ourselves, say to yourself, I'm ready for a shift. I don't need to be getting takeout every night that I just don't feel like cooking, because I'm going to keep a couple things in my kitchen that I can throw together quickly and easily, and I know my body will really appreciate it and I'll feel better. And whatever energy it took me to make it that I didn't feel like I had, the food's going to make me feel great and I'm going to be glad that I did it. So those are the shifts that I started to make. And it was really, once I started thinking about wanting to make these changes, it made actually making the changes much easier. And again, it took steps. And I think the biggest change that I saw, the biggest shift, was when we got a share from a local farm. So it's called the CSA, Community Supported Agriculture, if you haven't heard of it before. And you can find information about one near you on localharvest.org. And every week we got a big box of veggies from the farmers. And we still bought some stuff at the farmer's market that we knew we wanted to have. But this took all the work out of it. Okay, we have kale, we have spinach, we have potatoes, we have this new thing that we hadn't tried before. And those are the things that you make your food with that week. And just taking that step of what do I want to put in my basket and buy away, being told by someone else what you were going to have, made it a lot easier. We're really overwhelmed by choice, right? We give ourselves way too many choices. And then we often feel like we can't make a single decision because we're overwhelmed. So when you can take that away a little bit, it actually makes shifts to healthier eating easier. So I encourage you to check that out if you haven't done a CSA before or haven't frequented your farmer's market before. It's a great place to really get inspired to start eating some local, fresh, really super healthy, nutrient-dense food. And I look forward to hearing from you guys how you incorporate healthy foods already, what shifts you've made that have felt easy to you, where you feel you're struggling with this and really need more support or sense of direction. And I'd love for you to head over to the website, wombtoworldwellness.com, and share on the blog there, or on Facebook at facebook.com/wombtoworldwellness. So I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Peace, love, and wellness.